The 5-year plans were used very effectively for propaganda purposes. Stalin had wanted the Soviet Union to be a beacon of socialism, and his publicity machine used the successes of industrialization to further that objective. Failures of industrialization. First, there was much inefficiency, duplication of effort and waste. Second, there was also an immense human cost. One feature of the plans was spectacular building projects, such as the Dnieprostroi Dam, which were used as a showcase of Soviet achievement. Moscow Metro was particularly impressive with vast stations and stunning architectural design, but many thousands of workers lost their lives making them. Successes of industrialization. First, and probably most importantly, by 1937, the USSR had been turned into a modern industrial state, and it was this that saved it from defeat when Hitler invaded in 1941. Second, production of electricity increased from 5.05 thousand million kilowatt-hours to 36.2 thousand million kilowatt-hours. Third, production of coal increased from 35.4 million tons to 128 million tons. Fourth, production of oil increased from 11.7 million tons to 28.5 million tons. 5. Iron production increased from 3.3 million tons to 14.5 million tons. Finally, steel production increased from 4 million tons to 17.7 million tons. Challenges with production figures. Trusting production figures from the Soviet Union in the early 20th century requires caution due to several factors that influence the reporting and accuracy of these figures. Production figures were often manipulated or exaggerated to create a positive image of the state's economic success. The government used these figures as propaganda to showcase the achievements of socialism and communism. Officials and managers at various levels of the Soviet bureaucracy were under immense pressure to meet production targets. Reporting lower than expected figures could lead to accusations of sabotage or incompetence, potentially resulting in severe consequences, including imprisonment or execution. This fear created an incentive to overstate production numbers. The closed nature of the Soviet system meant that there was limited transparency and independent verification of production figures. Foreign observers, journalists, and even Soviet citizens had limited access to accurate information, making it challenging to validate the reported data. Production figures were often influenced by political considerations rather than economic realities. The government's priorities, such as showcasing advancements in heavy industry, might have led to the exaggeration of figures in certain sectors at the expense of others.